Welcome back, Gators. And here we are live with Enrichment TV. What is Enrichment TV, you might ask? Well, so Specials has obviously changed a little bit and we have to come to you virtual. So we wanted to make it as fun as possible. What we're gonna do is every day, we're gonna give you a little piece of each special. Then we're gonna break out into different groups with our regular scheduled specials, okay? So after this, we will be coming back together on one big Zoom and we will explain everything you need to know. Ready? Here we go. Welcome to Enrichment TV.
Hello everyone, it's Mr. Dowd here. So today we're going to go through and learn how to use Google Classroom in a quick tutorial. Mr. LeMay, cue the video.
Hello everyone, welcome to Enrichment TV. This is the STEM section with Mr. Dowd. So today I'm going to go through and show you the basics on Google Classroom. So first off, you have to accept your invitation to Google Classroom on your Clever account. So once you're past that, and after you log on to your Clever account in general, you'll come to a Google page like this, just a regular search engine, right? So in the top right hand corner, you see those 9 little boxes. Those are your Google apps. So you're going to click on that. So all of these different things I'll be going through in the future on how to use all of them. So if you scroll down, you're going to go to Google Classroom. So you're going to click on that. So on this page, it'll show you all your active Google Classroom sites. All right, so obviously I only have one because it's just a preview class. So you're going to click on that, and this will bring you to the stream. So your stream is your the home page of your Google Classroom. If you go to the top left-hand corner here, it'll say Main Menu. Right here where it says Enrolled, this is where all your other classes will be. All right, so if you want to switch in between classes or whatever you're doing, you can just click on that. All right, so if you want to go onto Stream, on the left hand it'll say Upcoming. That's all the work you have upcoming to do. All right, and if you want to say something, so you can click on that. This will be shared to your entire class, not just your teacher or one student. This is the entire class. You can say, hello, STEM class. You can press post. Also, that little this little add button here, you can add in a picture or YouTube link or whatever you want to do there. Okay, so on this middle page here, it'll say classwork. Actually, back to stream for a second. I have to also mention that every time your teacher posts an assignment, it'll come down on this stream also. Okay, so on classwork, this is where all your classes, all your homework will be, your classwork. Okay, so you can click on there, and it'll show you what the assignment is and when it's due. Obviously, key is when it's due, right? So you can press View Assignment, and it'll show you everything here. Whatever the job is, this happens to be a 3D modeled house project. All right, you can turn in. So if you already had made the file, you can add and create. You can create the Google Doc, whatever you need to do for it. Okay. You can also comment on if you have a question for this specific assignment. You can just add a comment here and teacher will get back to you. All right, so if I just go back, you click on that, it goes back to stream. And then up here it says people. So this will have everyone, obviously there's only me in here, so the teacher. But all the rest of your fellow students will be in this also. Okay? All right, I'll be going through more in depthly on this stuff later, but this is just a quick tutorial. Thank you.
Hello, Gators. This is Mrs. Fairburn, your health teacher. In middle school, you get to have a health class for Unified Arts. So some of you 5th graders coming in, this is going to be new for you. So I'm thinking if you're home during quarantine, that maybe you didn't make some healthy choices. Maybe you did, I could be wrong. But for snacks, for example, I wonder what you've been eating. Not Takis, I hope. No, no, no. You wouldn't eat those. Those are really not good for you. Pepsi? No, no, no. Coffee? No, no, no. Dunkin's? You need to learn how to make a healthy snack for yourself and for your family. Okay, so I'm sure if you go to your fridge, or your cabinets, we can find some healthy choices. This is the My Plate. And if you're not sure how much to get, you can refer to this. So for example, go to your fridge, see what you have for fruit. I know in my fridge, I have apples. Apples are really good this time of year. Take it out, all right? Show me what you have. Anybody have a banana? Oranges? All right. Next, go to the fridge and see what you have for a vegetable. Maybe salad or corn on the cob. Again, those are things that are very plentiful this time of year. Some people just like to eat cut up cucumbers or carrots, right? See what you have in there for a vegetable. Eat that for a healthy snack, okay? That would take up half of your plate right there. And you don't all have to like the same foods, okay? You can always choose different fruits or vegetables. Let's see, what about a grain? If I were to open my cabinet, I know I would find spaghetti and I would find rice. Do you have rice in your cabinet? Pull it out, that's a grain. Don't eat the whole box. Don't eat the whole pan of it. You only need a little bit, like a cup. That would go here, all right? That's just a little bit. Maybe you don't really like it and you would rather have cereal go here or bread. You don't need a lot of grain, just a little bit. Protein is what fills you up. It's gonna make you not be hungry. So that would be your peanut butter, your eggs. Do you have eggs in the fridge? Go grab some eggs, right? Do you know how to cook them? Right? Those would be considered protein. And any kind of meat product, chicken, fish, a hamburger, right? You want to try to cook it yourself. Don't go to McDonald's and get a hamburger from there because those aren't real hamburgers. Cook it yourself, right? Make it yours, all right? Just like you can make any healthy snack you want. So I had you get an apple. You could add some peanut butter to it. That makes a great healthy snack. That way you have something out of the fruit group and out of the protein group, all right? It's quick, it's easy, and it's gonna keep you full longer. Because you can't tell me after you eat that bag of Takis that you're not hungry a half an hour later, because that's exactly what happens, all right? This is why you want healthy snacks that fill you up. So my suggestion for you is to try the healthy snacks. See if you can't come up with a new one. And maybe when we meet in the virtual world, we can share our healthy snacks, see what we've made. I'm really looking forward to this year, and I know we can still make health fun and fun. Bye.
Hi guys, it's Miss Bloomer. Today I'm going to show you how to make your own color wheel, but it has a little twist to it today. You're going to turn your color wheel into an eyeball for a little creature. Here we go. So you're going to need some materials. You're going to have to go find something in your house that's round. I'm using this red cup. So this is a good size. You don't want it to be much bigger than this because we are going to turn it into a creature and you're going to need the outside space to add those details. So go find something that's round and not too much bigger than a cup. You're also going to need a smaller circle to trace. So you can use a quarter. I'm using a bottle cap for mine. So those are some things you're going to need. You're also going to need a pencil. You're going to need a ruler. And I'd like you to use crayons for this project. You're going to go and get primary colors, red, blue, and yellow. You're also going to need the secondary colors, purple, orange, and green, okay? And a black crayon. So make sure you have those things. So the first step to this project is you're going to take that round object that you found in your house and go ahead and trace it. So that's going to be the beginning of your color wheel. But we also want to leave space for the pupil. Later it's going to be an eyeball, remember? So you're going to go ahead and trace that. There. So the next step is we're going to add our primary colors first, and I already made one for you to take a peek at. I'm going to turn this way a little bit. So you're going to use your ruler, and we're just going to start making these first 3 sections. You're going to need 12 altogether. So the first section is just going to be where I put my yellow, one of the primaries. Down here is another section. So start with those first. I'll show you why in a minute. Those are the first 3. We're just going to make our sections first. Now you need to have 12. So I'm just going to make a little mark here, 1, 2, and those are going to end up being 3 sections right there. I'm going to make 2 more marks. Those are going to be 3 sections, and then here, 2 more marks. And then you go back with your ruler and extend those lines. There. So you want to make sure you have 12 different sections. So you're breaking the circle up into 12 parts. They don't necessarily all have to be the same size section, but you don't want one to be too teeny and one really big. It'll just look a little strange. So there we go. You just want to count, make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have 12 sections, so I'm good to go. So you're just going to do your primary colors first. I'd like you to use crayons for this. You can do this project with paints and colored pencils too, but we're going to use crayons today. So I'm just doing my primaries, and I want to make sure that I have enough space for my yellow, orange, 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 red. Red's going to go right here. Next primary is blue. So I want to make sure I have enough for my reddish purple, purple, bluish purple. Blue's going to go right here. So go ahead and make your primary colors first. Okay, next we're going to go to our secondary colors. So the secondary color is going to be in the middle, somewhere here, right there exactly, between those 2 primaries, because we know that yellow and red makes orange. So I'm just going to place my orange there. You could mix yellow and red together and it would produce an orange as well. Next, I'm going to grab my purple, and in the middle of these 2, I'm going to make my purple section. Last but not least, green in the middle of these 2, because we know yellow and blue makes green. Okay, now the next colors we're going to make are called tertiary colors. So a tertiary is when you blend a primary with a secondary. So I'm just going to start up here with my yellow-orange. I'm starting with yellow. I'm going to make a layer of yellow there, and I'm going to add a layer of orange right on top of that. Sometimes it can be tricky with crayons. If you were using paint, it would blend a little better, but I know that most of you do have crayons, so I would like you to use that for this today. So the next, we're going to mix a combination of orange and red to make another tertiary color, which is an orangey red. So I'm just going to start by laying down a little coating of red, and then I'm going to place orange on top of that. So we have a reddish orange. So I'm just going to keep on going, kind of following that kind of pattern there. So what do you think is going to be here? Right, reddish purple. So we're going to do, and it doesn't matter if you can do red first if you want, or purple first. It's up to you. So I'm just doing some purple and a little layer of red on top of that. So our color wheel's coming along. See, this looks a little too red to me, so all I need to do is go back and grab my purple again and just add a little purple. So that may happen. You just kind of have to decide, what color do I need to add? So I needed a little more purple. So that should be my reddish purple. So here, what's going to be there? Purplish blue, bluish purple. So I'm going to do a little bit of blue here. So if you've made a color wheel with me before, you may have used paint in the past or colored pencils, but we'll just try to do it with crayons today. So I have my bluish purple here. What goes here? You knew it. Bluish green or turquoise. And I know crayons come with all these fun names on them nowadays, and they already have a turquoise color mixed, They already have like a yellowish red crayon, but it's important for you to know how to mix colors, so that's why we're doing that. I'd prefer you to start with just the primary colors and the secondary colors. None of those fancy crayon colors that are already mixed for this one, okay? So here, what's gonna be here? A yellowish green. So I'm gonna start with a little bit of green. I'm gonna add a little bit of yellow on top of that. Ta-da! I have my color wheel. Now, remember, we're making this into an eye. This is the iris, the colored part of the eye. This is gonna be the pupil. So what I like to do to make it look realistic and make it look like a real eye, we're gonna add a little hint of like a shine. So we're gonna leave that circle white and color the rest of it around there black. So that's gonna be the pupil of our color wheel eyeball. I have a little bit of a texture underneath my table, so there's just some white kind of showing. But if you have a smooth surface under your paper, you probably won't have that happening. Maybe if I go like this. Okay, so I have my eyeball. I'm ready for the next step. So remember, it's up to you whose eyeball you're making. Will it be a bird? Will it be a snake? Or some other creature that you can come up with from your imagination? Good luck.
Hey guys, welcome to our virtual PE class. I'm Miss Reedy.
I'm Mr. Mean. It's been a long 6 months. Welcome back. We gotta get moving.
All right, so we're gonna start out with some jogging in place. Let's go, guys. Everything that we're gonna do is 30-second intervals. All right, we're gonna hit the lunges. Let's go.
Okay, when we do our lunges, let's make sure we get good form. So we're going left foot, right arm forward. Lunge in here, back, right foot, left arm forward. Continue on. Get good form going. Make sure you're breathing even with the mask on. Seconds. And stop.
All right, back to jogging. Ten seconds. All right, stop. Back to lunges.
Okay, left foot first. Seconds. Last one. Up.
All right, now we're gonna do jumping jacks. Here we go. more seconds. And stop.
Okay, now we're gonna do some air squats. Make sure your feet, shoulders width, as wide as your shoulders. Your head is up, you're never looking at the floor. Make sure you put your arms out. Squat right down. Okay, ready? Begin. Seconds. Last one. And stop.
Jumping jacks, here we go. Four, three, two, one. Squats, here we go.
Go. And go. Does it? Come up. Stop.
All right, guys, thanks. We'll see you guys in a little bit.
Good job.
All right, Gators, I hope you enjoyed our first episode of Enrichment TV.